I tried first picking PUDGE. It was amazing. Even though I tried first picking PUDGE in my last 22 games, I only got to play PUDGE 4 times. Because the hero kept getting first picked and banned. Or it was banned before the game even started. God damn it! Before I tried to play PUDGE, I thought it was just another gimmick that wasn't actually strong. But then I was looking at win rates on Dota 2 Pro Tracker, and I found out that Nisha was unbeaten on PUDGE. I checked out a couple of replays of him, and decided to try out the hero myself. I was scared at first that I wouldn't be able to hit hooks, or I would get destroyed on lane. Apparently, you don't even need to hit hooks or win lane to destroy with this hero. You just have to run at the enemy and rot at them. The first game I played, I was laning against a Pango, and I completely dominated the game, even though I didn't know what I was doing yet. I didn't even know I had to press Flesh Sheep while pressing Rot to mitigate damage done. This game I learned a lot about the hero, and I was surprised by how fast I am farming on PUDGE. How powerful item scepter is. There was a Slarkin enemy team who was trying to counter me, but I just Rot at him while he was ulting, and he just died. In the second game I played, I got countered by Alina. The hero is very strong in lane, and I have very low armor, and her attack speed is very high. I should have probably bought a Ring of Protection in this game to stay better on the lane. But I managed to keep up decently by stacking and jungling. In the end, we lost the game because my Viper got extremely tilted and kept forcing bad moves. In the third game, I also got countered on the lane by an OD. I was also countered by a lifestealer in the game. On lane, I was doing pretty well until OD used a really good glyph on the lane and pushed me out of the lane. In PUDGE fashion, I managed to keep up by recovering in the jungle. At one point in this game, I saw how powerful PUDGE was when I dismembered a lifestealer, and then right after his rage, I just ran him down with Rot. In this third game, I decided to buy a blade mill because I needed to gap close on the enemy OD. In the fourth game, I was playing against Tundra's 9. I was underestimating him and I ended up dying to him, but it was still fine. My hero just kept farming and I managed to keep up with him. And I was still strong enough to make moves and fight with my team. I was very tanky and had a lot of damage. So you might ask, why is PUDGE strong right now? So the reason the PUDGE is strong is because he got buffed in the last patch with 3 damage and 2 extra damage block per level. That means he got stronger on lane and can farm with Rot without taking damage. He's extremely strong against melee heroes and can struggle a little bit against ranged heroes, but these buffs allows him to keep up in the jungle. These ranged heroes that are good against PUDGE on lane are also free food for him later on, because one hook leads to a kill. And this is how you play PUDGE. You start out the game by buying Fairy Fire and 3 branches. Coil and Blade is not necessary because it has been nerfed so much and your base damage is really high. You last the crypts by combining Rot and right click, and then you stack the small camp at minute 2 and kill it with Rot and Flesh Sheep. Make sure you press them at the same time to not take any damage. You rush Bottle and Phase Boots, and then when you have Phase Boots and level 6, you can start thinking about ganking side lanes. Make sure you only gank side lanes when the enemy is going with your teammates, so you don't waste time running around. The moment you connect Rot on an enemy hero and he doesn't have an escape, he is dead. If your lane is difficult, just farm by hooking big creeps and stacking camps and farming it with Flesh Sheep and Rot together. It's important to go back to farming because you're very strong in late game and your first item timing is Aghanim Scepter. And after that, you go for BKB and then Dagger. Your goal in teamfights is to blink BKB an enemy hero that just instantly dies to you. Or you can do this to enemy carry and your carry kills the enemy carry. This hero is very tanky and burstable and he has a BKB piercing stun with insane damage. He can also save teammates by buying a shard. The skill build on PUDGE is you start out with Rot, then you skill Flesh Sheep to reduce damage taken on lane, and then you skill the hook so you can hook runes or hook creeps, and then you max out Rot, and then you max ulti whenever you can, and then you max Flesh Sheep, and then lastly you max. The times you take are slow, unless the enemy has too much physical damage. Bell Vamp on level 15. Level 20 you take Dismember Duration, and level 25 you take Dismember Damage. The item build on this hero is Bottle, Phase Boots, Aghanims, BKB, Dagger, and then you have to choose between Bloodstone or Shivas, and then Heart. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And I stream daily at twitch.tv/XcaliburYe if you have any questions. Oh, Force? Oh, just run, bro. Run! Am I dead because I saved them? I'm dead.